Following Thomas Jefferson's defeat of John Adams in the election of 1800, the presidency passed from the Federalists to the Democratic Republicans, marking the first transfer of power between parties in U.S. history. The Democratic-Republican Party would hold on to the presidency throughout the first quarter of the 19th century, through the presidencies of Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, and James Monroe. While the Democratic Republicans maintained their faith in investing as much power in the states as possible, they ultimately co-opted much of the Federalist agenda. Jefferson, for example, decided to maintain Hamilton's financing of the national debt once he came into office. By taking many of the same policy positions as the Federalists, the Democratic Republicans ultimately undermined the rationale for there even being a separate Federalist Party in the first place. The Federalists ran their final presidential candidate in 1816. In the election of 1820, President James Monroe came within a single electoral vote of being the second person unanimously elected president. Only the vote of a single elector who was determined to ensure that Washington remained the only unanimously elected president prevented that. This brief period of essentially one-party rule in the U.S. has been called the era of good feelings.